Hello everybody and welcome back once again. Another edition of Inside the Headset as we make our way to the fifth stop along the trail. And I've got on the phone, wireless with me, the head coach of Moore County. What is your all's mascot name?
Well, Raiders.
Raiders, the Moore County, well I've never known. Moore County Raiders, we bring on head coach Jason Dobbs for his first Inside the Headset, and he is a first-time head coach. Welcome, Coach.
Thanks, Stark. It's a pleasure to be on here with you.
Well, when we heard, when the announcement came out early of the year, I kind of messed around. I talked to Coach Creasy and talked to Krager and several people, and they said, you ought to bring Dobbs on. So you've been a part of it, always a big supporter of the quality of video we turned out on Friday night and everything. And so we are anxious to hear the story about the Raiders from Moore County. So when did you move down there, Coach Dobbs?
My first day in Moore County was February the 16th, so I was fortunate enough to go down and get in the weight room with the guys and take them through spring practice and start installing my way of football, I guess you'd say.
Well, so let's run through it. Who is Jason Dobbs? Let all the people know. Talk to us about where you grew up, and then your trail of how you got to where you are.
All right. I grew up in Hendersonville, played at Hendersonville High School, walked on at Austin P out of high school.
What year was that?
That would have been the fall of '89. Got injured, pretty much ended my football career. I hurt a back, wound up graduating from MTSU. Taught a couple of years at Central Middle School there in Murfreesboro, coached football, helped on Friday nights with Coach.
When you were at Central, what year was you at Central?
I was there 95, 94, 5, and 6.
Okay, keep going.
Left there in 97, went to Trousdale County, stayed at Trousdale County until 2010 when I went to Riverdale. Left Riverdale, like I said, in February, and ventured out on the head coaching trail.
So how did you get from Trousdale to Riverdale? How did they know you there?
Well, Coach Creasy, when he left Trousdale and came to Riverdale, he had tried to hire me, and I had met Coach Adelot a time or two, and he called me one day out of the blue, wanted to talk, and Jordan Hankins had left and went to Martin, and his position came open as offensive line coach and strength coach, and I came to talk to Coach Adelot. He offered me the job, and I just felt like it was time for me to move on from Trousdale County, and that's where I landed.
Okay, and so you coached at Riverdale, you've been there the last 5 years, and now you move on to Moore County. And what's the biggest thing you've learned about the Raiders? What's the biggest thing you learned about people from Moore County?
Great people, great kids. We're not real blessed with a lot of speed and talent, but we will work hard and we will get after it. And the community is big-time football. They're big-time football supporters. It's actually been quite a pleasure to get to know the people in Moore County and the kids. Like I said, I can't be more proud of them. I actually took over a program that graduated 17 seniors last year at single A level. That is huge.
Yeah.
Did not know until after my first scrimmage in the spring that I only had 3 returning starters off last year's team.
Wow.
It's been a growing experience. It's been a learning experience. I had some great teachers. You know, I worked for Clint Satterfield at Trousdale County. Worked with Kevin Creasy. We won back-to-back state championships at Trousdale his first 2 years, and then I was fortunate enough to work under Coach Adelot. So I've had some pretty good mentors, and just tried to do what I've learned over the year and put my brand on it.
What's your numbers look like, Coach?
Well, when I got there, I had 17 on the roster, and we're up to about 35 right now. So, you know, we had a few more, and I've had a few quit. You know, that's just the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
But we're something there. You know, it's Moore County has great tradition. They used to be, really, really good. They went through a lot of coaches here in the last, I guess, 10 years or so, and it's just trying to build back the program to what it once was.
How many people go to Moore County High?
I want to say, I'm not exactly sure. We graduated 61 last year.
So about 240 to 300, somewhere in there?
Yeah, probably around the 240, 230, 240 range, 9 through 12. And
boy, you went from a culture shock from Riverdale to 240 kids.
Yeah, I said we had about 3-4 times that there. It was probably more than that. It's been a big culture shock. Everybody knows everybody, so it's a good place.
Well, good. So what have you been doing? Let's talk about who have you scrimmaged so far?
We've gone with Grundy County, Eagleville, and Whipple this fall.
Okay, and how have they gone?
Like I said, we've got a lot of learning to do and a lot of growing to do. We play hard. We get after it. Last night, if we can keep from turning the football over, I preach.
Oh, you're nice to them. You're nice to people. You give them a chance, huh?
Yeah, I preach to them over and over. The kind of offense that we're going to run, we've got to control the ball and control the line of scrimmage. And when we keep turning it over, we're lessening our odds of being successful. So last night we actually went with Whitwell and we had 5 turnovers. So it was I felt like I was in a bad dream at times.
Well, I'm sure the video was a nightmare too.
Well, and it's Coach Adelot always preached to me, and you take little things from coaches and his big thing was don't ever say anything or make any speculation until you have time to look at the film. And last night I was upset. I was disappointed. I was disappointed in how we played. I was disappointed in the turnovers. And then after I sat down and watched the film, I was like, well, we did some things really good.
Right. Okay.
So
yeah.
we had
I see what you're
a
saying.
meeting this afternoon before we watched video, and I just told them, I need to learn from my mentors, and I didn't last night. I was down. Y'all knew I was down, and after watching the video, it's not as bad as it. For once, it wasn't as bad as it was from the naked eye. After I got to check out the eye in the sky, I see some things that we did really well. And that's what we tried to focus on today, and just trying to get these guys. It's difficult when I've got 5, 6 seniors on the football team. 3 of them play. I have 2 that are injured, that I hopefully will get back. And, they're young. They've never been in that situation. And we went against Whitwell, had 10 returning starters. They're got a kid that transferred in, a quarterback from Baylor. They're pretty good.
I'd say so. Yeah, if you got a kid coming in from Baylor.
Yeah, a quarterback at that.
Yeah.
So and he's a big kid. He runs the ball hard. He throws the ball well, and as I said, we'll continue to get better and just keep working and staying after it.
So what's been the biggest thing that's been the I guess just that you just you didn't know that's what being a head coach was all about so far? What's been that big thing that you found that no one ever told you about that part?
I guess having to deal with every aspect of it. I mean, from grades to parents to middle school to, the youth league. I've been, down helping them some, and we've met with the coaches, and, it's a lot more detailed. I feel like I'm there 7 days a week, and I have a wonderful wife. She's very understanding. She understands what it is to be a coach and what it is to be a head coach, and finding assistants. That's really hard. I've got Coach Doug Price has come back. He was a one-time head coach down there. He's taught there for 30-plus years, and I got him back out helping me, and LaVon King, who is the basketball coach down there, he helps. And then I was fortunate enough to hire Josh Wilson, comes from a football family. His dad was head coach, a defensive coordinator, and now currently principal at South Pittsburgh. So, I've got some good people around me, and as a head coach, you got to kind of relinquish some of the duties and put trust in other people where before, I tried to do a lot more than I should have.
Well, Coach, it's real easy when you're one of the assistants, and like you said, it's afterwards, and you did do your video and did certain things, but like you said, Coach Adelot probably did a lot of things, and as well as Coach Creasy, and like you said, they never told you about all that stuff. They handled it.
Yeah, it's been a different animal, and as Coach Adelot always says, watch what you ask for. Sooner or later, you're gonna get it.
Yeah, well, youth football. What kind of numbers they got down there? Because that's where I cut my teeth when I first got here in Rutherford County. I learned to video and basically call football under the youth league. So what kind of numbers they got?
They've got decent numbers out. Like I said, the school's so small here, and the elementary school, I know they're not right. Somebody told me there wasn't but 75 boys in elementary school, and I'm thinking, surely that can't be right. So, but they've got probably 20 to 25 on each team, and they do a good job. And I try to get my kids involved. Some of my older kids help with the teams. And,
Good.
And I preach to everybody down here that we're one family. That's our thing, one family. I don't care if you're 5, 6 years old playing in Division I, or if you're a high school senior. We're all in the same boat. We're all in the same family. And, I continue to preach that to my guys, and I'm helping with the middle school. It's just always something, but to build something, I think that's the way you have to go about it.
Little less drama down there, isn't there?
Oh yeah. There's not much transferring when somebody gets mad. I mean, they're one school, one county, and you pretty much either play or don't play. You can't get your feelings hurt by one coach across town and your whole family up and move so you can go play for another coach. So that's a good thing for me.
Yeah, I grew up in Moore County West, I guess. I grew up in a county similar to that. Well, who you got Friday night?
Well, our Jamboree is Saturday night,
and
it is at Cornersville. We will have a quarter against Mount Pleasant and a quarter against Summertown. So
okay.
If our district does it, or region, and we're actually in a 9-team region, and this year I drew the short straw and have to play 2 different teams, which is fine, being as I don't know anybody in this region.
Yeah.
So it's all going to be a learning experience for me anyway.
Well, we'll talk to you next week. Good luck on Friday or Saturday night and everything. If there's anything we can do, you know how to get in touch with me. And is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, sir. Dr. Stewart for all you do.
All right. So if you get out and about and you're down around Lynchburg, Tennessee, stop by at Moore County High and see Coach Dobbs. We'll see you next week, gang. See you, Coach Dobbs.
See you, buddy.
All right, bye.